ni ya Tala, yake ni ya Pwani.
Hamjambo asubuhi ya leo. Hamjambo. Tunakaribisha sana hapa katika ikulu ya Rais kusherehekea siku ya mazingira hapa nchini Kenya. Na asanteni sana kwa kufika nyote. Hii ni ashirio kwamba siku ya leo ni muhimu sana kwetu sote. Hivyo basi mjisikie nyumbani. Mheshimiwa Mama wa Taifa atakuwa akijumuika pamoja nasi muda si mrefu na hafla hii itakuwa iking'oa nanga. Tuna wageni ambao wamefika, wageni maalumu ikiwemo mawaziri pamoja na makatibu, magavana ambao wamefika hapa siku ya leo kuweza kufanikisha shughuli ya leo. Hata hivyo nawakaribisheni sana. Naomba tafadhali wanafunzi, mahali ambapo umeketi kiti chako usiweze kuondoka katika kiti chako, maana kuna mpangilio ambao tumeufuata kwa ajili ya shughuli ambazo zitafuata hapo baadaye. Hivyo basi karibuni. Mimi naitwa Beatrice Gatonya Ngetich, nitakuwa MC wenyu pamoja na chipukizi siku ya leo. Asante.
Jameni, mtamnyima makofi kweli na hicho Kiswahili jameni. Lakini pia mimi wasikia Kiswahili changu bado hakijaenda mbali mwanangu. Ama ni wagonge na tanakali ya sauti? Ni wagonge na tanakali ya sauti? Hiyo ni tanakali. Tumkaribisheni waziri wetu wa mazingira Mheshimiwa Duale na makofi, amejiunga na sisi. Karibu sana. Nimeona pia tuko na Deputy Governor wa Nairobi, tumkaribisheni na makofi tafadhali. Pia tuko na PS wetu wa education, tumkaribisheni pia na makofi tafadhali. Nitakuwa nikiwajulisha viongozi wote wale ambao tuko nao hapa, lakini mjisikie mko nyumbani. We are here because of you guys. Today is such a special day. Once we start performing, hiyo song kwanza, lazima do it with vigor, do it with styles. Nataka tufunze mama leo kudance. Hii kitu ya TikTok. Nani anaweza nisaidia? Unajua pia waziri ako hapa, waziri wa mazingira. Na tunaweza mfunza pia TikTok. Nani anataka kuja? Kuja? Come ma'am. Yes. Pitia hapa. Wacha pia mheshimiwa akuje. Mheshimiwa waziri, huyu ni mheshimiwa ambaye nimekuwa na yeye hapa kutoka asubuhi. Na ni danza hatari. I want you to teach me a move. Just a simple move that we can teach waziri. A simple one. Anguka nayo. Hey, how do you do it? Unaanzia wapi? Mimi niko na miguu mbili za left. Give me the song Mazingira, DJ. Waziri hiyo hataweza. Hiyo. Ngoja kwanza tuonyeshe na mheshimiwa. Twende. Waziri unaona? Waziri unaona? Waziri unaona? DJ, pigieni makofi huu mdosi tafadhali. Well done. Well done. Enda uketi, tutakuwa tunafanya hiyo baadaye na bosi. Haya, wacha tufanye hii ya ma.com. Hiyo ni ya wazee kidogo. Haya. DJ, the same song.
Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Kenya itapaa, mazingira iking'aa. Kenya itapaa.
Hizi style ndi za ushago, nataka za Kanairo. Za Kanairo nafikiri nikikuita ukuje hapa uta exit hivi alafu utakuja tu hivyo. Unatumia hivyo alafu unatoka hivyo. Sawa? Nani amelewa hiyo kizungu yangu? Kuna mtu alikuwa ameweka mkono juu. Kuja utuoneshe hiyo style mzuri. Pita hivi kama mimi. Asanteni sana. One more time. Anytime from now, our chief guest will be joining us. Ningependa akiingia hapa tutamkaribisha vizuri na makofi. na kisha atakapoingia, the official program is officially going to kickstart. But we really thank you guys for participating to this wonderful competition. Na tunafurahi sana waziri, kutoka asubuhi tumekuwa na hawa watoto tukipractice nyimbo za mazingira. Hiyo wimbo unasikia ikiimbo ya mazingira tumeitengeneza asubuhi. So now huyu ndo amekuwa MC wetu kutoka asubuhi. We are just preparing because they said they want to see their bosses dance today. So mimi kazi yangu mimi ni mtumwa. DJ twende. Haya, tusimame kidogo wanafunzi, basi kidogo tufunzwe kidogo basi. Hey.
Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Kenya itapaa, mazingira iking'aa. Kenya itapaa, mazingira iking'aa.
Bendera yetu na ngazi ya color green, mazingira new high, let's keep it clean.
Waziri, hapo ndio kuanguka nayo ile umekuwa ukisikia.
Environment is a national park in a capital city.
Twende. Hey. Wewe. Hey.
Utengeneze kiti.
Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza. Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Usafi kwa church, usafi kwa shule, na tusipochunga mazingira kazi bure. Mazingira yetu ndio inaleta food. Thank you for your support, mama, doing good. Mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu.
Asante sana. This side, come on me. This side. Wapigeni makofi. Which school is this?
St. Mary's Primary School, Ongata Rongai.
Wewe uko class?
7.
Ni nini unapenda sana kwa hii dunia juu ya mazingira?
Let's all be upstanding to welcome Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto. A round of applause as she makes her way to this pavilion. A big round of applause, kindly. A big round of applause. Karibu Mama wa Taifa. I'll request we all get seated as she goes around the exhibition. Thank you. DJ?
Talking about biogas. Sorry, I just wanted to showcase some of the amazing and creative work that came from the learners. We have some beautiful painting here that's depicting the use of biogas and solar. And we see an essay here, a young learner, Masi Otieno, talking about ardhi yetu, stakabali wetu, and beautiful artwork just depicting land degradation, restoration in the eyes of the learners, and telling us their solutions and their solutions for environmental conservation and climate action. We can see this is a learner, a special need learner, who has portrayed what he sees as a green environment in his school. And here we see a learner telling us that if we don't take care of the environment, then it will look, you can see a crying eye. We will not be happy. We need to take care of our environment. This is actually from another special need learner, just showcasing what our beautiful country will look like if we take care of it. And so these are just some of our winning entries, amazing paintings, amazing drawings. We have an essay here in Swahili talking about mazingira ni mambo yanyo. Yes, talking about the mazingira. We can see stop degradation, stay green, and breathe clean. So these young learners were able to express themselves and tell us what they see as solutions for climate change. You can see here, this young man is telling us, if you unzip, if you stop all the wrong actions that we are doing, polluting the environment, cutting trees, the industries that are sending out pollution, then we will not have a beautiful green environment for our plants, our trees, our animals. You can see fish. So we need to take care of the environment. There's a young boy, my name is Joy Karanja. I write this story because I want to tell you what happened to us. Our house was near a river, and when it rained, a big flood came into our house. So they're just telling us their lived experience and what all of us can do to ensure that we take care of the environment. We also have a beautiful painting here depicting the use of wind energy, and you can see solar panels there, and just what we want for Kenya, a beautiful, bright, and green, sustainable Kenya. A very nice story here from Margaret, talking about how her dad just won 2 million shillings and a free tour around the world with his family, and she was telling us how she went around the world and saw the effects of climate change and her solutions. So this is the work that the learners did. We just wanted you to get a taste of it, a sample. Then we have the KWS.
Your Excellency, First Lady, welcome to the park. We are from the drawings, now we are in the natural wilderness. Here we are representing Mazingira, showing how wildlife is also contributing in taking care of Mazingira and ensuring sustainability. We have the leopard, we have the cheetah, and then we have the herbivores, that is the buffalo and the zebras. Cheetahs and mainly the carnivores will always ensure that the herbivores don't go beyond the carrying capacity to ensure that the Mazingira don't get destroyed. So this is what we have in the savannah, in the forest, and we also have, as we go along, the leopard, the cheetah. Many people do confuse the difference between the leopard and the cheetah, where they are very distinctive. There is this crying mark for the cheetah, and it does not have a crying mark. And in Kiswahili, cheetah tunamwita duma, and leopard tunamwita chui. Yes. And then here we have the ostrich and the egg. Yeah. The ostrich is a replica of the birds that don't fly and how they take care of Mazingira. This is the foot of an ostrich. Yes, yes. I always tease the children or the students. How many toes does a local hen have? As I tell them that the ostrich has got only 2. So that's a quiz for them to go and check and learn more about domestic and what animals and the role they play to our Mazingira. Here, this is an egg of an ostrich. It's an eggshell of an ostrich. It's a real one. It's a real one? Yes, it's a real. Before hatching, it always takes approximately 45 days. Yes. Yeah? And then these ones are for crocodile. These are the eggs for the crocodile. For the days of the crocodile is around 60. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. They bury the eggs in the sand. Yes, at the banks of the river. And when they are hatched, the mother will always come. All the hatchlings will get into the mouth of the mother, and they are taken back into the river. But very few of them survive because of the environment around. They're being eaten by other predators. Yes, that is it. So we have our eagle, which also takes care of the birds to ensure that they also don't go beyond the carrying capacity. And all of them play a role. Lastly, we have, not lastly, but the king of the jungle, the lion. the lion will always go for the big game, that is the buffaloes and the zebras, to ensure even that the population also is well maintained. And when all these carnivores eat, or make a meal from the other herbivores, what happens is what is left, there's a plenty, because others are herbivores, they'll always leave out a lot of seeds, which by the end of the day grow to ensure our environment is intact. Here we have the foot of an elephant, the keystone species in Kenya. Yes, it's like a stool. Yes, so this is the keystone in Kenya, most of the savannas and even up the mountains. And they contribute a lot in taking care of our environment because it consumes a lot of different species of trees, ensuring that there's a lot of seed dispersal. Just look around. Yeah, a lot of tree planting by our wildlife. So let's take care, because without wildlife, Mazingira is not complete. Thank you.
Let's all be upstanding to welcome Her Excellency to the pavilion. Kindly with a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya. A big round of applause. Makofi tafadhali, makofi mazuri kwa mama wa taifa anapojumuika nasi. Welcome Our Excellency, welcome Your Excellency, welcome. Tuendelee kupiga makofi, tusichoke tafadhali, tusichoke. Welcome. I'll request we all remain standing for the national anthem and the East African anthem. Let's remain standing for prayers. I'll invite Rasi Mohammed from Makaela Junior School, Kwale County, and Eileen Thitu, Nyandarua Boarding School, Nyandarua County, to lead us in the word of prayer. Mohammed, take the lead.
Let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Ya Allah, thank you for the gift of life. I pray that you bless everyone who has attended this event. I pray for the nation. I also pray for a peaceful and smooth event. In the name of Allah, we believe and pray.
Let's bow our heads for a prayer. Almighty Father, King of glory, I behold thy presence. honoring and manifesting your holy name. We thank you for the gift of life that you have rendered unto us, King of glory. We thank you for the journey mercies that you have given unto us till we reach here, King of glory. We pray that you may bless our country at large, King of glory. We pray for our First Lady and her family. May you bless the work of her hands, King of glory. We pray that everyone who came here will live blessed, King of glory. And we pray that you may protect our environment, my God and my Father. King of glory, we pray for peace, and we pray you may grace this occasion with your favor and love. In Jesus' name we do pray, believing and trusting.
You may now take your seats. The First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, Honorable Aden Duale, Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, Honorable James Njoroge Moshiri, Deputy Governor, Nairobi County, Honorable Gitonga Mugambi, Principal Secretary, State Department for Forestry, Dr. Belio Kipsang, Principal Secretary, State Department for Basic Education, Aurelia Rono, Principal Secretary, State Department for Parliament Affairs, national government and county government leaders present, distinguished partners and stakeholders, our esteemed guests, the learners present today, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Happy Mazingira Day. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, today we join the nation to commemorate Mazingira Day. We take pride in highlighting the courage, creativity, and commitment of our young environmental leaders, honoring their significant contributions to shaping a greener and a more sustainable future. We also take the privilege to celebrate the First Lady Mazingira Awards, known as FLAMA, where learners get a chance to contribute to our climate action through creative expression. To start us off in this program, Your Excellency, I'll invite Arnold Kipchumba, Director, Environment and Climate Action, Mama Doing Good, to give us the welcoming remarks. A round of applause as Arnold makes his way to the stage.
We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We borrow it from our children, and we must take care to return it to them in the best possible condition possible. This is an ancient proverb, and that's why we are here today. Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, Honorable Aden Duale, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, Principal Secretaries present, distinguished guests, learners, educators, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. It is a great honor to welcome you all to the inaugural First Lady Mazingira Award ceremony. Today we gather to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our young learners and schools and reaffirm our commitment and efforts to environment and climate action as we celebrate Mazingira Day today. The First Lady's Mazingira Awards is a learner-centered national annual environment and climate change challenge rolled out in collaboration with the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry, including other stakeholders. The award has a broader target of reaching 18 million learners, including special need learners in both public and private secondary and primary schools in all 47 counties in Kenya. The journey that has led us to this momentous occasion began with Her Excellency's vision to empower and inspire our young children to become environment and climate change ambassadors and champions. And the design of the award commenced in 2022, followed by the establishment of an award governance structure with a technical working group, which has been instrumental in the design, the development, and delivery of the challenge. The working group is comprised of technical experts from relevant organizations, including line ministries, departments, and agencies, to oversee the smooth execution of the awards. The technical working group also incorporates relevant experts as and when the need arises, demonstrating the commitment to expertise and excellence in the Environment and Climate Change Award for the First Lady. In 2024, a name, tagline, and logo competition for the award ushered the beginning of the challenge at the request of the First Lady to have the tagline, the name, and the logo be designed by the learners. A round of applause for the learners for the good job. The award was officially launched on 7 September 2023 during the Africa Climate Summit, and the rollout in the schools started early this year in January, and the entries were closed in July 2024, where learners across the country also participated actively in this challenge. The theme for this year, which mirrors the World Environment theme, and the reason why the award for the learners mirrors the World Environment Day theme, is we want our learners in this country to also engage in the international discourse and play an active role. The theme was Restore Our Land and Secure Our Future, highlighting the essence of shared responsibility towards nurturing and preserving our environment. Through art, essay, and spoken word, our learners have not only showcased, as you've seen when the First Lady was being shown of the work, their creativity, but also they demonstrated a deep understanding of the pressing environmental issues facing our world today. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the judging panel for the job well done in identifying the winners, the award ceremony organizing committee, all the learners, teachers, and schools for their outstanding contributions. I would also like to express my gratitude to the dedicated educators, teachers, and volunteers who participated in this year's challenge. Your guidance and support have been instrumental in shaping the minds and actions of our young environment and climate change champions. In conclusion, I invite you to join the First Lady in celebrating the achievements of our young environmental ambassadors and in embracing the spirit of inclusivity, unity, and purpose that defines the First Lady's Mazingira Awards. Thank you for being part of this inspiring journey towards a greener, a more sustainable future. Together, let us continue to strive for a world where our environment thrives, our children inherit a legacy of beauty and abundance. With your permission, Your Excellency First Lady, let the celebrations begin. A round of applause.
We can do better than that. Tumpigeni makofi one more time.
Thank you, Arnold, for setting the tone for this event. Hasn't he? A round of applause again. Thank you. Your Excellency, with your permission now, we'll take a moment to enjoy some entertainment. And to start us off, please welcome Ashleen Akelo, who will be sharing her spoken word performance. Let's give her a round of applause as she takes the stage. Ashleen.
I, Ashleen Akelo, from Mount St. Mary's Girls, I'm going to educate you on how to secure our land, secure our future. In the heartbeat of the earth, a quiet plea, from mighty forests to memories echo, land once lush, now barren and dry, verdant valleys now whisper tales of woe, but there is hope. We can still restore our land to its former glory. We stand on ancient soil, which is scorched and bare, but we can change this by planting seeds not for ourselves, but for the yet to be born. Each tree a testimony, each sprout a vow to the next generation. Soil, the foundation of life's grand stage, need our care. Implement techniques like contour the land, planting cover crops. Let the land be rejuvenated. Policies shape what hands can do. By enforcing laws and regulations that protect natural resources, we will surely have a quite promising and a worry-free world. Communities, rise in restoration's name, mitigating change for you and me, hand in hand, to ensure our needs and knowledge are integrated into restoration's efforts. Let us all raise awareness about the importance of land restorations. Let us stand tall, mitigating change for you and me. In this symphony of earth and man, let's heal the earth from shore to shore, restore our land, secure our fate before it's too late. And the land heals, and so do we, a legacy of life. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the next to take the stage is Anthony Musyoki, who will also be sharing his spoken word. Please join me in welcoming Anthony to the stage. Anthony.
He's a deaf student, so I'll stand for him for interpretation. My countrymen and all children of the earth, this is a wake-up call on climate change action. We stand on land, we sit on land, we sleep on land, and we live on land. Land has many things on it: fruit trees, mangoes. It also has forest trees. The grass covers our land, making it beautiful. The rivers have many animals. Our land has many crops: maize, beans, bananas. People have really destroyed the land, causing so much problems. How have they caused the problems? Deforestation, charcoal burning, people have really destroyed the land, causing so many problems. How have they caused the problems? Deforestation, charcoal burning, so much. Poaching, he wants to sign poaching. He's a bit tensed. Continue. People have really destroyed the land, causing so much problems. Poaching kills our animals. Our land is no longer beautiful. It's so boring. The whole environment is boring. Forests are so boring. The whole environment is embarrassing. How do we live on land? The climate has really changed, causing a big problem. We must solve this problem. We must use new farming methods. We stop using chemicals so much because it kills aquatic life. We stop poaching. And our land will become beautiful again. Here is a wake-up call for all of us. We must solve this problem. We stop deforestation. We plant so many trees. We allow many trees to stand. We allow green cover to be there. We keep few livestock. We use new farming methods. We embrace green energy. We harvest rainwater. We plant more trees. We avoid forest fires. We conserve our environment generously. We harvest rainwater. We reclaim our land. We restore our land and secure our future.
We can do better than that. Tumpatieni tena akiondoka. There you go. Well done.
I would like all of us to celebrate Anthony for bringing us that inspiring message. And we're going to do it in sign language. Let's do it kindly. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Anthony, for such an inspiring message this morning. Your Excellency, will continue with our entertainment session. And this time I would like to welcome Dorcas Wanjiru on stage, who will be bringing us a poem. Let us welcome her with a warm clap, kindly. A big, big warm clap, kindly. Thank you. Wanjiru, welcome.
Dear First Lady of our beautiful country, Kenya, distinguished guests, my fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. My name is Dorcas Wanjiru from St. Lucie School for the Blind, Igoji Meru, and I'm totally blind. Today, I have come to share with you a spoken word about touching the future. Welcome. Restoring our land through unseen hands. In the quiet darkness of our fingertips, we can feel the path of a world in need. Our land, once vibrant and thriving, now whisper for help through the texture we explore. As we run our hands over the braille of nature's story, we sense the urgency of restoration. Our finger trace the contours of a future, yet unwritten. We feel the roughness of eroded soil, the smoothness of polluted water, and the fragility of disappearing species. But within these tactile warnings, we also discover hope. Through our unseen action, we can reshape our environment. We plant seed of change, their potential for growth alive beneath our touch. We sought recyclable, their different textures a reminder of our responsibility. We craft solutions, molding ideas into reality with our capable hands. As we restore our land, we secure a future we may never see but can always feel. It's in the softness of new leaf, the firmness of healthy soil, and the gentle flow of clean water. Our action, though invisible to some, create ripples of change felt by all. Together, our hands speak volume, writing a brave story of restoration and hope for generations to come. Dear my fellow students and our dear brothers and sisters, we have a responsibility to restore our land. Remember those beautiful animals like butterflies and the birds. They are disappearing from our country. So what we are supposed to do is we have to restore back our environment to the original state to make more better so that our animals may get shelter and food. Let us plant new trees because the trees is very important in our environment. Our animals is also very important, especially wild animals. They attract tourists and they bring income. We must come up with a new idea how to restore back our environment and to make more better. And we also know that as we come with our idea, just believe that your idea will be successful. So we have to know that our responsibility as a Kenyans, our responsibility as a student, our responsibility as a leaders is to restore back our environment. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, Dorcas Wanjiro. Another big round of applause, kindly, for such inspiring poem. Your Excellency, as we wind up the entertainment session, it is time now we enjoy the Flower Jingle. I would like to invite Chipukizi and the team to lead us. A round of applause, kindly, as they make their way to the stage. Karibu, Chipukizi.
Asante. Mutaninyima makofi mbele ya First Lady surely. Surely. Your Excellency, the First Lady, thank you so much for having us here today. Let's put our hands together for the First Lady, for this first Mazingira Award. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. You know, Your Excellency, mimi ni mtu wa talanta mingi, na leo nilikuwa nimepewa talanta ya kutengeneza jingle ya mazingira. And I invited some friends of mine here. Let's put our hands together for Timeless Noel, akiwa na Jabidi na kikosi kizima. Wapigieni makofi tafadhali. So Timeless is going to take us through this jingle. We create, mimi ndio niliandika hii wimbo na nikawapeleka studio wakatengeneza. So huyu master atatuambia vile inaenda kwanza the words, then atuonyeshe the dance, alafu sisi wote we are going to join him. Sawa? Let's go.
Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, all the waziris, walimu and students. Come on everybody, let's celebrate. Happy Mazingira Day, everybody, makofi. Let me tell you. So right now, because we are the leaders of dance, we came up with Odi dance, we came up with the big dance representing Kenya. Right now, this dance is going to represent Kenya, okay? So, do you want us to teach Mama how to dance? Okay, so the first move goes like this. Okay, everybody do like this. Okay, move number 1, everybody. Round, round means the whole world. And then yetu. So you say Mazingira yetu. Let's try. 1, 2, 3, go. Round yetu. Just say Mazingira yetu, everybody. Mazingira yetu. Mazingira yetu. Come on, clap for yourselves, asante sana. And then, the second move is very simple. So go side and side. Because Mazingira iko kila mahali. Just do like this. Side, side, and then go like this. Waziri wanajua kudance. Okay, so let's try. 1, 2, 3, go. Side to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Side to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. Okay, so Mr. DJ, can you kindly play the song? And then tuone kama waziri na mama kama takatika. Everybody rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up.
Tusimame basi.
Mazingira.
Let me see. Kila mtu.
Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu.
Kenya itapaa, mazingira iking'aa. Kenya itapaa, mazingira iking'aa.
Bendera yetu na ngazi ya color green, mazingira new high, let's keep it clean. Now I know mbona kwa bendera kuna color green. Environment is our pride. National park in a capital city. Penye ukomesha una protect miti. Ukitaka hewa safi na place inakaa fiti. Usikate miti ndio utengeneze kiti.
Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu.
Mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu.
You want to see the waziris dance? I want to invite all the waziris on stage. Wapi makofi ya waziri tafadhali? Wapi makofi tafadhali? Waziri, one more time, one more time, one more time. All the CS, all the dignitary people.
All the PSS.
Deputy Governor, please, tafadhali. Mama.
Mama, ni kama tunaomba udance na sisi
Mama
leo.
tunaomba. Thank you, Mama.
Wapi makofi ya mama
Asante
wewe?
sana. The first lady in the Republic of Kenya mwenye ata dance mazingira dance, okay? Come on, let's appreciate her tafadhali. Wapi makofi ya mama? Bwana Deputy Governor, karibu. Okay, everybody, let's go.
Twende basi.
Mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu, mazingira yetu.
Okay, forward, let's go.
Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Mazingira yetu jukumu letu, kuitunza ni wajibu wetu.
Let's go, Kenya.
Kenya itapaa, mazingira iking'aa. Kenya itapaa.
Okay, Deputy Governor, it's your turn. Come. Let's go.
Bendera yetu na ngazi ya color green, mazingira new high, let's keep it clean. Now I know mbona kwa
Wewe
bendera
usituangushie Deputy Governor.
environment
Okay.
is our pride.
Wapi makofi.
Penye ukomesha una protect.
Do the dance.
Ukitaka hewa safi na place inakaa fiti.
Waziri. Okay.
Mazingira yetu
Wacha tuone PS. Hey.
Mazingira
Oh.
yetu kuitunza ni wajibu wetu.
Ikibamba sana wapinduru wewe.
Mheshimiwa, it's your turn right now. Wapi makofi tafadhali.
Wewe.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Usafi kwa
Asante sana. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Tumpigieni Your Excellency makofi tafadhali. Asante sana. Thank you so much. Timeless Noel. Let's appreciate these gentlemen for making such a nice... Sio wimbo inaweza? Tuwapigieni makofi basi. They made it within a very short notice. Na ni watu wa nguvu sana. So, Your Excellency, with your permission, we are going to proceed with the program. And then we can have our seats. We will continue the program. Karibu sana, my friend.
Mazingira yetu. At least I got that one. I'm sure I'll get time to also learn the rest of the song. Asanteni sana Chipukizi and the team. Let's give them another round of applause. Thank you to all the performers who have performed here today. You've really taken time to prepare. We really do appreciate Your Excellency. We'll move on to the next stage of this program. And I would like to invite Madam Sheila Mbiru, the head of First Lady Mazingira Awards, to give us a background of what Flama is all about. A big round of applause for Sheila.
Your Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto, Honorable Duale, the PSs present, distinguished guests, educators, and our beloved learners. Happy Mazingira Day. Happy Mazingira Day. What a joy to see each one of you here. All of you, an important part of the First Lady Mazingira Awards story. A story that started last year at the Africa Climate Summit when Her Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto, our vision bearer, launched the First Lady Mazingira Award. The Flama seed was planted and continues to grow and must flourish. At Flama, we are reminded of the verse, Proverbs 22, verse 6, that says, start the children up in the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not depart from it. And so what we want to do is start our children on a green path. We want them to be green ambassadors from a very young age. And as Arnold mentioned, what we want to do at Flama is to nurture, empower, and equip all learners. As you can see from the learners who came up, we want to equip all learners, both those who special need learners and all learners. Allow me to share the Flama story, because we have young learners here, to share the Flama story using the acronym Flama. So, F stands for future. Your future, my future, our collective future. The reason why we engage in Flama is so that we can secure our future, work together to address the challenges that we face. Here, we are going to be looking at a theme, a global theme around the World Environment Day, so that our learners are discussing global issues and giving us national solutions. And so the L is for learning, so learn to learn. But most importantly, as you have heard, is learning through creative expression. You have seen for yourself the beautiful art that was presented by the learners. You can see the paintings, the drawings, the essays, and the spoken word. Just to let you know, all the three who came up here were spoken word pieces that were very impressive during the judgment process. So we are saying learning through creative expression. We want you learners to tell us what your solutions are, how do you want us to address the issues that are around us, environmental challenges and climate change challenges. So we learning to learn, learning by creative expression, but more than that, we want to translate that into learning by doing so that the learners can then get their hands dirty, plant and grow trees, take care of the environment, sustainable waste management, and many other initiatives that we're doing through the Office of the First Lady, like tree growing in schools, working with 4K clubs and wildlife clubs and environment clubs. We are growing trees to support the agenda, the ambitious agenda of the President to plant 15 billion trees by 2032. And we are doing this with schools and with learners. Our Office of the First Lady, has pledged to plant 500 million trees to contribute to that number, and we can't do it alone. And so we want to work with all of you, and particular learners in schools. And we're saying, once we do the learning by doing, learning by creative expression, and learning to learn, then we'll all be ready to address the climate change challenge. And you have seen from the presentations that the young ones have made, they have solutions, they have ideas, they have perceptions that they want to share with us. We also have an initiative called the Mama Fruit Gardens, where we are encouraging the learners and schools to grow fruit trees and ensure that they have the experience of restoration, but also to ensure food security. And if there is enough fruit, then they can sell and learn entrepreneurship at it. So the L is for learning, and we are learning with the young ones. Of course, the M is for Mazingira. All around us, we need to take care of our water, our land, our soil, our trees. We need to take care of our Mazingira. And what we're trying to do is inspire and empower learners with knowledge and skills and attitudes to change behaviors so that they can become environmental stewards, climate change champions, and restoration ambassadors. You have seen the ones we have who have joined us up here, and each one of them who is here is a climate change and restoration ambassador. So we've done the F for future, the L for learning, and now we are coming to the A. The A is for all of us. An African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And to address the climate change challenges, we need to work together. We need all hands on deck. And at Flama, we are working with all the stakeholders, many of you represented here, who have worked with us, who have supported us technically, financially, to ensure that Flama is what it is today. And so we appreciate each one of you. But we are saying we need to all come together, all work together. We have a beautiful Flama logo. The Flama logo depicts hands, young learners holding hands across Kenya to ensure a green and sustainable future for Kenya. And that is what we are saying. We need to all work together and hold hands. So we talked about the future, we talked about learning, we talked about all of us, we talked about Mazingira, and finally, the last A in Flama is to act now. We need to do it now. Wangari Maathai, the late Professor Wangari Maathai says, and I'll quote, okay, "The future does not exist in the future. Rather, it is born only through our actions in the present. And if we want to realize something in the future, then we must take action for it now." And so the A is we need to act now. We need to do the little things. Each one of us has a responsibility to grow trees, responsible consumption, sustainable waste management, so we can all work together to ensure that we address climate change. So with the learners, with the educators, with the teachers, with the stakeholders, with each one of you, we are saying, like we sang in the Flama jingle, Mazingira yetu ni jukumu letu. Our environment is our responsibility. Last year, as has been mentioned, Her Excellency wanted us to give the learners a chance to come up with the name, the tagline, and the logo. Flama is for learners, by learners. And so we had the competition, and Her Excellency awarded, and the other guests, we awarded the winners of the name, tagline, and logo. And today, since this is for learners, by learners, today we have the logo winner, David Jackson, who's going to speak to us about his experience throughout that process of creatively expressing himself around the logo that he produced, and he will share that story. We also have an eco champion, Alana Chelengat, who will share her story about the experiences during the Africa Climate Summit. At the Africa Climate Summit, we gave the learners a chance to be in the same space with all the high-level guests who are there, just so that they can engage and see what it means to be a climate change champion. And we had a beautiful eco-learning space where the learners were able to engage and share their thoughts, share their solutions for climate change. So, as I close, I would like to say, Mazingira yetu ni jukumu letu. Our environment is our responsibility. And now, it is my pleasure to invite David Jackson, the winner of the Flama Logo 2023. Let's appreciate.
Tumpigieni tu mpaka afike ajisikie kama mshindi kabisa.
How many times are you willing to fail so that you can win just once? Art is all about practice, and if I can, you can too. Your Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Adan Duale, distinguished guests, teachers, students, and everyone who is present today, happy Mazingira Day. My name is David Jackson, the award winner for the logo competition last year, 2023. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and how I've interacted with Flama since then. So Flama, I met Flama, okay, the first time I was in the same grounds with Flama, I had no idea they were there. It was back in 2018 during the climate change competition at the weather department close to Junction. I think I was in class 7. I just came to realize this as I was going through the history of Flama and all that. But now, formally, when I met Flama, it was last year. I was in Form 4, and we were informed about the competition for the logo and all that. Personally, it was my first time. And to show that life is a journey, back then in 2018, in that competition for climate change, I was actually number 10. Now, I'm here.
I say no. Would this happen if the parents had refused their children to come to Nairobi? Again, it's a big no. Would it happen if the government ministries that have supported us here had said no to this? I say no. So today, as we celebrate the winners, allow us to celebrate each one of you. Because indeed, each one of you in your capacity is a partner of First Lady Mazingira Awards. Thank you so much. And so, as we hand over the program, I want to thank our Principal Secretary, who allowed us to say this that we have said with you. And as I conclude, much as we've gone the cycle of our 5 C's, I say it is the beginning, because this is the first year that we are celebrating the winners of this award. It is a program that is here to stay. It is a program that we have involved even the youngest learners. You will be told one of the winners, and you will see them, is one of the youngest people in Kenya, but she participated. Thank you, Your Excellency, for involving the children to learn and to do this and to take care of our environment in the future. As I close, I get reminded of the Chinese saying that says, if you want prosperity for 1 year, what do? You plant grain. If you want prosperity for 10 years, you plant trees. And if you want to prosper for 100 years, you plant people. Your Excellency, you have planted that prosperity for 100 years and beyond in these young people through this program. And today we see the cycle of all the 3. The 1 year grain, which are the winners that have been working for the last 1 year. The trees that we are going to plant through all the other activities in our programs that will last 10 years. And finally, the children that will come out of here as environmentalists in this country for 100 years. We are honored to have you, and we are grateful that you are our patron. Thank you so much, Principal Secretary, Mr. Mugambi. Thank you so much for allowing us these minutes. We really appreciate it. Take back your time, and thank you.
Once more, a clap of applause for Elizabeth for the touching and very educative ones she has given us. I have learned about the 5 C's. And really, thank you so much. And thank you so much once again. We have learned a lot on what Mama doing good is doing. And really, Our Excellency, Mama Rachel, we thank you for that. We don't take it for granted, especially as in the forest sector. Because you know, by taking 500 million trees, already, CS, we are left with the 14.5. And I know, of course, as we move forward, she is going to add to 1 billion. Yeah? So we really thank you and really feel your support, and we will work together with you. Excellency, let me also say that we have heard very good one from the Chief Judge. The Chief Judge has just said that this exercise is very deep, very objective, and very fair. So for me, I would just thank those who will be announced as the winners for going through the process and the winning. It is not easy, but it is effort which we cannot also take for granted. We have learned a lot from our friend, the NCBA bank boss, and he has asked a very valid question. Ameturiza. And I had people answering, but everybody did not answer. Have you planted a tree today? Have you? Have you? If you have not, please make sure before the end of the day, you plant a tree. Are you going to do that? Are you going to do that? But also I will ask you another question. Do you know our President, the Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, has given each one of us a target as an individual, as an institution on tree planting? Do you know your target? Do you know your target? Make sure you plant minimum of 30 trees per year as a Kenyan, wherever you are. Are we together? And with that, we will be supporting our president to meet the great agenda of 15 billion trees, which is going to bring a lot of benefit, not only to the environment, but also to our economy. Once I'm there, please allow me to once again say that I have my 2 colleagues here, the Principal Secretary, the Minister of Education, specifically Basic Education, Kipsang, Bilo Kipsang, and also Oleria Lono, who are here with me. And allow me, Your Excellency, to call upon Berio Kipsang. At least, you know, this is your constituency, Berio. And you know you are doing a lot in this area of environment. So please come and just say a word, say hi, say a word to us, and we will appreciate. Please. Let us recognize him as he's coming. Let us give him a clap. Karibu sana, PS, my brother. And please tell us something.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the First Lady, our CS for Environment and Forestry. Don't get worried. I will not read a speech. But this morning, Your Excellency, we are very happy that you chose our young ones to be the bearers of this very important activity that you are carrying on our behalf on issues environment. And I was very happy when they were explaining what FLAMA stands for. And one of them is one of our tenets of competence-based education. It is learning to learn. You know, sometimes we learn because learning is important. But learning to learn is so critical because we don't always learn to learn. Learning by doing is even more important because sometimes we believe that we have so much knowledge, but unless you know what to do with that knowledge, then it may not be productive to us as humanity. So learning by doing is so important. Finally, Your Excellency, is that as we are here today, two very important things converge: the child and the environment. And they converge because in education, we start from a nursery. Each one of us started from a nursery school. All the trees and the environment, the centrality of trees in environment is so critical. And all our trees, as the CEO of NCPA was asking whether each one of us has planted a tree today, you only plant a tree from a nursery. So learning starts from a nursery. Our trees start from a nursery. So the two very important anchors of the future, which is environment and our children, all start from a nursery. And we today converge on those two. So thank you very much, and we look forward to working with you and working for you in the education sector. I would want to assure you that this activity of Mazingira Award will be aligned to our calendar of events in the education sector, so that annually like our children come to State House during the Music Festival State Concert, like our children come to State House during the Drama Festival State Concert, our children will be coming to State House on Mazingira Award. So once again, Your Excellency, thank you very much. I appreciate two of our critical players in the sector. Bwana Oyu is the Secretary General of National Union of Teachers, and Bwana Nzioka, who is our chair for the Kenya Primary School Aids Association. Asanteni sana for joining us today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my brother Piers. Once again, let us give him a clap to tell him thank you. At least he has taught us. You know, most of us here, you are learners. But we must learn how to learn. You know, that's a very deep statement. Thank you so much. Sometimes we take it just casually, but it means a lot. Let us learn how to learn. Aurelia, my sister, please just say hi, if even there is nothing else. I really thank you for joining me today, to be with me throughout the day, and you know, you assist us so much in pushing papers in the lighthouse so that we are grounded in law. So please, just say something.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Aden Duale, P.S. Pelio, my colleague P.S. Mugambi, all protocols observed. Good afternoon. It's such a great privilege and honor to stand before you today as we celebrate Mazingira Day, as we celebrate the First Lady Mazingira Award. Congratulations, First Lady. I believe, and I know you agree with me, that 3/4 of the challenges that we face globally and even locally results from climate change, which is as a result of environmental degradation. So the program, Your Excellency, that you've adopted and that you are running with is really going to save this nation and even the entire globe a great deal. Your Excellency, coming from an office that is coordinating legislation across the government, I'm aware, and I would like to let all of us know, that as a government, we are very key in terms of policy, regulation, and legislative initiatives, particularly in this field on environmental management. I'm aware that the ministry has policy framework and legislative framework, and there are quite a number of legislation that are in pipeline to ensure that this initiative that we have as a country come into fruition. So I want to call all of us, including our learners and everyone, that we embrace and implement the climate change adaptation and mitigation measures so that we achieve a cleaner, a greener, and a sustainable future. Thank you so much. God bless you, and happy Mazingira Day. Asante.
Thank you so much, my sister, already alumno. Let us appreciate her once again. And once again, thank you so much. At this juncture, allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the DG, the Deputy Governor of Nairobi County, so that he can also give us a word. And from there, karibu sana, Deputy Governor. Karibu sana.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, the Cabinet Secretary for Environment. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to ride on the protocols there before established. Today, Your Excellency, is a very, very important day, and in particular because of your vision of recognizing the role of the young people in developing and maintaining our environment. Our environment belongs to all of us. The earth is finite. We all live in it, will continue to live in it, and will leave it for the future generations. It is our duty and our mandate to conserve it and to maintain it in the best state possible. And therefore, Your Excellency, this initiative that you started last year on these awards, it's an important step. In fact, it anchors the whole concept of how do we ensure that we sustainably drive interest and focus and activity in the environment. In Nairobi, here, Your Excellency, as you'll be familiar, we have the program on the Nairobi Rivers Commission, which is to clean up the rivers that we have, which have been polluted over the years by human activity. And it is human activity that is going to reverse the pollution that we have seen in these rivers. And we appreciate and acknowledge the support we get from His Excellency, the President, to ensure that we have the right resources to drive this cleaning up of the rivers forward. So I want to encourage all of us today to take this forward, to own it, and to ensure that every single day, the things we do, the things we participate in, always have an environment component and element. I know in some of the organizations like the Group MD of NCBA has said that they look at policies that would allow them to participate only with clients who have an environment conservation focus. And that is very important in terms of sustainability. Now, if you extend it beyond those organizations and you say every single individual in every single place that they work or every single engagement they have, they always have an environment conscious activity or undertaking, I am sure would see a much cleaner city, we'll see a much cleaner country, we'll see a much cleaner world. And that is what we want to encourage people to do. And that is why when we bring in these young learners into this space, we ensure that we create it in a sustainable manner. So again, I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for these awards. And for those who have won, I want to congratulate you, because it is a lot of hard work. I've heard the judging, how complex it was. So it must have been a really, really rigorous exercise. So all those who have won, I'm sure you deserve those awards. But not just get the awards, but let us see in action what those awards mean to the environment in a sustainable manner. With those few remarks, I congratulate you, Your Excellency First Lady, and wish all of you a happy Mazingira Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DG. Your Excellency, allow me just to say this before I invite my CS to take us forward, that we are grateful of Nairobi County, because out of the national targets that Nairobi County has been given, we are working very closely with Nairobi County, and it's one of the few counties that have been able to meet the target of where we are today. And I believe by the time we go to the 10th year, we will have surpassed by far. The only area which is remaining, Your Excellency, in Nairobi, is the eastern side of this county. This side is well taken care of, although something better can be done. But we need to put a lot of effort in the eastern side of Nairobi, so that also we can see some green in that area. At that point, allow me also to say this. We, as the forestry people, we are working very closely with your organization. And I also take this opportunity to thank Charlene Ruto for the effort she is putting in this area, especially of tree growing. It is this week, yesterday, that we were with her in Bomet, where she has taken her own chunk of forest and growing trees. And we are calling a mini among, yes. That is a very good example from a young person of this country. We are calling and challenging other people. Please come forward. We will allocate you forest. We will allocate you spaces so that we can together move forward and be able to achieve this very noble agenda for this good country of ours. Allow me there to end there and also invite my CS, who has the message from the sector, and who I believe, for those who did not know, or maybe you have ever heard, you heard of somebody called Mechoke. Today we have a Mechoke in the house by the name Anden Mbale Ndwale, and he's doing a good job, and we are supporting him to meet the agenda. Karibu sana CS.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Mama Rachel Ruto, Principal Secretaries present, partners, our distinguished children, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, happy Mazingira Day. It's an honor and privilege to stand before you here today at this year's First Ladies Mazingira Award Ceremony 2024, an event that signifies a crucial step towards nurturing the next generation of environmental champions. Today we celebrate not only the achievement of our learners, but also the transformative power of children in driving environmental resilience. The First Ladies Mazingira Awards, FLAMA, provides an exceptional platform where our young learners who represent the future of our country will do good and will be remembered in environmental protection. Therefore, by empowering them through initiatives like FLAMA, we ensure they become active participants in solutions, not passive observers. Furthermore, children possess a unique voice that cuts through the complexity, often hindering the adult discourse. Their genuine passion and concern for the environment inspire all of us to take collective and purposeful action. I proudly acknowledge the First Lady's critical role in elevating the voices of the children, making FLAMA a platform where they can participate, contribute, and where they can lead key policies and strategies that support children's active involvement in climate action. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, we are all experiencing the first-hand impact of climate change. The recent floods that devastated our infrastructure and tragically claimed many lives, or 42 of them in Nairobi, are still fresh in our minds. Recognizing these adverse impacts, the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry has taken proactive steps to create an enabling environment for children's participation in climate action, making our children the cornerstone of Kenya's environmental resilience. Through FLAMA, we are witnessing seeds of change being planted, and with these efforts, we will secure a sustainable future of our nation. I look forward to having the First Lady Mazingira Award as part of our official Mazingira Day celebrations. Moving forward, let us remain committed to supporting and empowering our learners, knowing that the future of the environment and our climate depends on the actions we take today, with the full participation of our children. Your Excellency, Kenya has a green constitution. And I have a very good reason why I say Kenya has a green constitution. Because if you look at the preamble of the constitution, preamble number 4, and I had the opportunity, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, that preamble number 4 talks about conserving the environment for now and for future generations. And by UNEP being the headquarters, Nairobi hosting the United Nations Environmental Program, that qualifies Nairobi to be the capital, the environmental capital city of the world. And with the good leadership of His Excellency the President, and you, our First Lady, we have no choice whatsoever as a country to restore our landscape, to restore our ecosystem, to secure our biodiversity, to plant and grow more trees, and to increase our forest cover from 10% to 30% by 2023. So it's not a choice. It's an obligation. It's a constitutional obligation. And if you allow me, our First Lady, Mama wa Taifa, I came from a human security docket, and now I'm in climate security. The people who pollute Nairobi River or Nairobi rivers, the law is very clear. The regulators are here. The chairman and the DG of NEMA are sitting here. Nairobi Deputy Governor is here. we will shame in public, in private, those who pollute Nairobi rivers and all our urban and rural rivers. We will shame them, whether they're in the industries, and we will ask even banks, because we have one of our key banks present here, that you must deny them credit. Your customers who participate in the pollution of the environment. Every citizen, NEMA has an obligation in law. Every citizen, the garbage that leaves your home must be traced to a dump site. The vehicles that carry your garbage must be the right vehicle. In Nairobi, you sometimes drive, High Excellency. You're driving on the expressway or any highway, and then there's a vehicle that is just pouring litter on the road. That will not happen again. It will not happen under our watch. So, Deputy Governor, the ones that you secure, even the trucks that carry clinker and other things to cement factories, they must comply with the law. The President has given the Cabinet of the Republic of Kenya, every Cabinet Minister, to have a day within the month to go and plant and grow trees. And again, that Cabinet Minister has a target. Every county governor has a target. Every county commissioner has a target. And we said 30% of the 15 billion trees, Her Excellency, will be fruit trees. And that's why, with your help, we want to empower the rural women. We want to empower our schools. That 30% must go to the rural women in our villages. That when they're told these are the seedlings, and there are 5 institutions, Kenya Defense Forces, NYS, KFS, K-Free, and the Kenya prison, have been given the mandate to make sure they secure the right seedlings for our country. So it's our commitment. It's a citizen choice. It is from the bottom up of the President. It's not us who can plant trees. It must be bottom up. The citizens, in their conscience, must protect the environment. We must have the right waste management. We must have the right air and noise pollution. We must have the right environment. The biggest, just to conclude, Excellency, before I close, the only place in Kenya which has the highest number of visitors is Karura Forest. 70,000 people go every month. Why do Kenyans go to Karura Forest? This morning I was very, very happy we're at Arboretum. I think there were about 4,000, 5,000 who go every. With the work of the city, county, we are rehabilitating and bringing the ecosystem of City Park. We want to create another ecosystem in Ngong and Ololua Forest. So those who live in Karen don't need to come all the way to Karura Forest. So this is a very good initiative. Mama wa Taifa, you have our support. Me, I know what you have done with empowering women. I have worked with you many years, close to 15 years. The women you have empowered through Joyua, with their testimony. I know what you touch becomes a success. I know this will be a success. And there are many, many people, private sector, public sector, international organization involved, diplomatic organizations in our country who will come to support you. You have our support. We pray for you. We pray for our president. We pray for our country. We wish you all the best. Count on the support of the Kenya government on behalf of my boss and on behalf of my colleagues in cabinet and on my own behalf as the minister in charge of this docket. With those many remarks, I'll ask you to stand up. It's my pleasure and duty to invite the only one, Mama wa Taifa.
Thank you. We may be seated. Honorable Aden Duale, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry. Principal Secretaries present. Honorable James Mushiri, Deputy Governor, County Government of Nairobi. National and county government leaders present. Distinguished partners and stakeholders. Our esteemed guests, the children present today, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Mazingira Day. It is an honor to welcome you all to State House today, especially the learners who have joined us from across the country. We are gathered to mark two historic events, the first Mazingira Day Celebrations and the inaugural winners ceremony of the First Lady's Mazingira Awards. These two significant events highlight the importance of environmental conservation and also recognize the role that children and young people play in shaping a greener future for Kenya. I thank the Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry for ensuring that this first celebration of Mazingira Day has a heavy focus on children's participation in climate action. Exactly 20 years and 2 months ago today, in the city of Oslo, Norway, a Kenyan was awarded one of the highest honors in the world, the Nobel Peace Prize. That Kenyan was Professor Wangari Maathai, the first African woman to receive the prize for her work in environmental conservation. Professor Wangari Maathai left us with many great teachings, but one that stands out to date is the story of the hummingbird. While a great fire raged in the forest, the tiny hummingbird carried water in its small beak. Doing all it could help, the bird did not wait for someone else to act. It simply did its part. The spirit of the hummingbird is alive today in the learners across the country who participated in the First Lady's Mazingira Awards 2024. You may be young, but your actions, like the hummingbird story, have a great impact. On 6 September 2023, our President, Dr. William Ruto, read the Africa Leaders Nairobi Declaration on Climate Change during the first African Climate Summit. This included a clear call for inclusive climate action that engages children, youth, women, and vulnerable communities. A day later, we launched the First Lady's Mazingira Awards as the first intervention in the continent in response to the declaration. This morning, I shared with our president about our award ceremony today, and he was delighted to learn that one of the resolutions from the African Climate Summit has already been fulfilled through our learners. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change is the single greatest challenge facing humanity and demands urgent action from all of us. Though you, as children, are not responsible for the problem of climate action, you bear its heaviest burden. In 2022, when Kenya faced its worst drought in 40 years, it was our children who suffered the most. As families struggled to find food and water, some schools were forced to close, and some of you had to drop out of school to help your families survive. This is why we must see climate change not just as an environmental issue, but as a crisis that directly threatens our children's present and future. This is the reason why children must be central in our climate action. In December 2022, our president launched an ambitious plan to plant and grow 15 billion trees by 2032 to raise our national tree and forest cover to 30%. I made 2 commitments in support of this vision: to plant and grow 500 million trees and to recruit learners and women across the country to support this vision. As participants in this award, you are now part of the Green Army that will protect and nurture our environment. As the mother of the nation, I'm focused on amplifying the voice of children in Kenya by advocating for your protection, provision, and participation. The First Lady's Mazingira Awards falls under children's participation, ensuring that no learner is left behind in our climate action. My office has further launched additional initiatives towards the improvement of the welfare of our children. The Mama Kitchen Garden Initiative aims to improve nutrition for children by growing nutritious vegetables and fruits at the household and school levels. The first demonstration farm at State House, Nairobi, is operational, and the project will soon be rolled out to schools across the country. I was actually thinking, Bwana CS, that if some of you will not be very busy after this, we can go across and see the State House Kitchen Garden. Even the learners, you're welcome to come and see what we are doing here. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners we will be awarding today are confirmation that if we give children a chance, we will get better results for our community and nation. The creative expression of learners that will be displayed today is thought-provoking and gives us fresh perspectives. In this first year, the awards attracted participation from over 1,000 schools across Kenya. Going ahead, we want to exponentially grow the number of schools and learners engaged. I want to thank the technical working group and the judging committee who supported in designing this challenge and reviewing applications. The judging committee has informed me that some of the winners come from far-flung border counties. This shows that our message of environment conservation and climate action is resonating across the nation. I will close my remarks with the words of President Barack Obama, and I quote, "We are the first generation to feel the impact of climate change and the last generation that can do something about it. As you go back to your schools, we are sending you as our ambassadors to advocate for climate change and conservation in your communities. Congratulations to all the winners. God bless you." Once again, I just want to thank everybody for being here today, and all the participants and winners, and everybody that played a part to make sure that this day is a success. We thank the Almighty God for bringing all of you safely from your counties to State House Nairobi, and I know that the Lord will take you back. I like to say that when you see a good event like this, there's somebody who has burned the midnight oil to make sure that this is happening. Thank you, CEO Mama Doing Good Elizabeth, together with your team. Thank you, Chief of Staff Mary, together with your team. And thank you, all of us, for a successful day. Happy Mazingira Day again.
You may be seated, kindly. Another big round of applause for our First Lady. A big round of applause. Come on. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, with your permission, we'll transition now to the awarding ceremony. But before we do that, I'd like to invite Chipukizi with the team for a short moment of entertainment as we get set. Chipukizi.
Asante. Tumpigieni MC mwenzangu makofi tafadhali. Thank you so much. Mnakumbuka ile ngoma yetu? Mazingira yetu. 1 minute. Jabidi, Timeless, kindly, kama mnanisikia. Naomba mje tuone kama watu wamesahau ma style. Nani anaweza nifunza hiyo style vile tulifunzwa? A student, a teacher, si ndio? Ndio tumchekelee, si ndio? Si ndio mwalimu, si ndio? Mwalimu wa shule gani? Nairobi. Ha? Nairobi. Teacher who? Teacher who? Teacher Bernard. It is not me, it's the kids. Where is Teacher Bernard? Teacher Bernard, you have been nominated to embarrass yourself, but it's okay, sir. It's okay. Tumpigeni Teacher Bernard makofi. Let me also request the Kubamba crew to join us on stage. Timeless, hii niwachie hii kwanza kidogo, hii nikufanyie hii. Mwalimu habari?
Salama kabisa.
Umewahi dance mbele ya watu before?
Nitaanza leo.
Utaanza leo. Wacha tuone. DJ, give me that song. Unakumbuka hiyo style? Mazingira.
Mazingira yetu.
Nenda mwalimu.
Mazingira yetu jukumu letu kuitunza ni wajibu wetu. Mazingira yetu jukumu letu kuitunza ni wajibu wetu.
Kenya itapaa, mazingira iking'aa.
Kisha mwalimu.
Kenya itapaa,
mwalimu.
Mazingira iking'aa.
Mwalimu.
Bendera yetu na ngazi ya color green. Mazingira ni uhai, let's keep it clean. Now I know mbona bendera kuna color green. Environment is our pride.
Wapi makofi ya mwalimu wewe? Asante sana sasa. Mwalimu, let me advise you because I'm your friend. Usiwahi dance tena mbele ya watu. Let that be the last one. Timeless, tupeleke na rada tafadhali.
Sasa Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Do you want to dance? Do you want to dance? Ebu turn to your neighbor and tell your neighbor, Happy Mazingira Day. So there's this song that in a trend Kenya inaitwa Miel Martin. Tell your neighbor Miel Martin. It means dance a little bit, okay? So Mr. DJ, kindly give me that song tafadhali.
Miel Martin.
Weka dance weka. Ati nini sema? DJ next one. Ati bila jasho. Sema bila jasho. Ati DJ graba daba alafu cheza doba, ikibamba sana una pull up mara 7, uokovu inashika kushinda jaba. Bila jasho naji shoot Satan pa. How we do? Shoot Satan. Cock your gun, shoot Satan. Ati devil of dead. Asante sana.
Okay, sawa. Thank you so much, Chipukizi. Do you want us to do a praise song?
Yes.
Any praise song?
Praise song?
Yeah, kwa sababu mazee Mungu ndo alitupatia mazingira, alitupatia hapa kila kitu. Kindly DJ, give me one praise song tafadhali, I believe, or any gospel song. We praise Jesus for this day. Let's go.
Asante DJ, a praise song, lakini tafadhali uogope za Willy Paul. That's what I'm saying.
I want everybody to pick up a copy tafadhali. Want to say thank you so much. Without God hatungekuwa na mazingira. Kila mtu apige makofi tafadhali. Twende. 1, 2, 3, twende. Do you know the song? Let's sing along. 3, 2, 1, go. I can't hear you. One more time. Sorry kwa msalafu. Wapi makofi ya Yesu twende. Makofi. Ukiona jirani apigi makofi mwambie changamuka, ni Mazingira Day. Twende. Sorry for the technical hitch. I think
DJ
we'll perform
attachment.
another time. Thank you so much, Chipukizi.
Asante sana. Before you go, Kubamba crew, kindly you can remain. Tuwapigeni makofi hawa wasanii wetu. Your Excellency, the First Lady, these young men, they do Kubamba every morning on Citizen TV. These are very good brothers. They set a good example to our youngins. And we are proud of you guys. Na asanteni sana for being here today. Tuwapigeni makofi tafadhali. With us here is also the Kubamba crew. Bro, tupeleke na rada ndio turudishie master pale.
Okay, sawa sawa. Thank you so much, Chipukizi. Our guest of honor, Your Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto, and all protocols observed. Good afternoon. Yes, so mimi niko hapa for just a very short activity and a very short game that we actually did together na watoto tukio pale nje. Watoto, nataka mtanisaidia. Tulisema nikisema we mnasema wa, si ndio? Si mtanisaidia hata tukifunza wazazi wetu. Haya tujaribu tuende. We wa wa. Mnakumbuka ile activity tulifanya ya mti? There was a tree on a hill and the hill was on a... Mnaikumbuka? So I'm going to request all the children na watoto wote wenye wako hapa tusimame ndio mnisaidie tukifanya hii. Alafu tutafanya hata tukifundisha wazazi wetu. And so I'm going to repeat it. This is how it goes. You're going to repeat after me tafadhali. And so let's go kila mtu. There was a tree. Tunarudia pamoja na actions. There was a tree.
There was a tree.
On a hill. And the hill was on a land. And the land was never seen. Haya, sasa tuende pamoja sasa sisi wote. 1 2 go. There was a tree on a hill. And the hill was on a land. And the land was never seen. Haya, tutaenda haraka haraka. Kwa hiyo tree tulisema tunaongeza nini? Tunaongeza branch. Tuko sawa? And so the branch unaiongeza from the side. And let's go. There was a branch. There was a branch on a tree. And the tree was on a hill. And the hill and the land. Asante sana. On the branch tukaweka a nest. Tunaweka nest kama ile ya ostrich pale. So let's go. There was a nest. There was a nest. Swaski. Branch was on a tree. And the tree was on a hill. And the hill was on a land. And the land was never seen. On the nest we are going to put an egg. And so your egg unai drop hivo. Haya, so let's go very fast. There was an egg. There was an egg on a nest. And the nest was on a... And the tree hill and the hill was on a land and the land was never seen. Tutarudia hiyo mara moja na twende haraka. There was an egg. There was an egg on a... And the nest was on a... And the branch was on a... And the tree was on a... And the hill was on a... And the land was never seen. Haya, kwa hiyo egg tukaweka chick, si ndio? Haya, tuweke chick, unaiweka hivo, hiyo beak ya chick. Haya, so let's go. There was a chick. There was a chick in an egg, and the egg was on a nest, and the nest was on a... And the branch was on a... And the tree was on a... And the hill was on a... And the land was never seen. Haya, kwa hiyo chick tukaweka nini? A beak. Beak sa ilikuwa kadogo. Haya, so we put a small beak. Tunataja wanyama wote wenye wako pale. Haya, so let's go. There was a beak. There was a beak on a chick. And the chick was on an egg. And the egg was on a... And the nest was on a... And the branch was on a tree. And the tree was on a hill. And the hill was on a land. And the land... Finally, tukaweka kitu kwa hiyo nini, tukaweka a worm as we finish. A worm ilikuwa hivo, a small worm. So let's go. There was a worm. There was a worm in a beak. And the beak was on a chick. And the chick was on a... And the egg was on a... And the nest was on a branch. And the branch was on a tree. And the tree was on a... And the hill was on a... And the land. Thank you so much. Tuhakikishe tumepanda miti. Ama niaje Chipukizi? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Tumpigieni makofi mazuri, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Your Excellency is from Kubamba crew, and we are happy also that they are here with us. With your permission, Your Excellency, allow me to continue with the program. Tutaendelea kurudi na mbwembwe kama hizo. Sawa? So make sure hujasahau hizo styles ambazo umefunzwa. Karibu sana MC.
Thank you, Chipukizi and the team. A round of applause. And the beak was on a... And the watch was on the what? Thank you very much for such a wonderful break. Your Excellency, with your permission, now we get to the highlight of this event today, which is the awarding ceremony. And we'll start with the special need learners. Just before we get to that, I would like to let you know we had different categories. We had the English SC category. We had the spoken word category. We also had Kiswahili SC category, Kiswahili spoken word category, drawing and painting categories. And the learners who are here today were the most recognized, and among them are winners of these categories. And I would like us to move on now. But before we do that, I would like to ask our PSs, PS Mogambi kindly, join us on stage, PS Belio and PS Aurelia, kindly proceed to the stage. As we call the learners, you'll be taking pictures with them, especially for the special need learners category. Those who participated and their work was recognized, they have already been awarded. They will be joining you on stage for a photo. So to start us off, we'll start with the special need learners, special mention. Victor Kipkorir, who participated in painting. Mary, a big round of applause as I continue to call them on stage kindly. Let's encourage them, let's celebrate them. They did a wonderful job. Mary Wanjeri, Dorcas Wanjiro, Faith Nasieku Teka, and Gift Otieno. These are learners who participated in this competition. They are special need learners and they did well. Their work was recognized. Tuwapigie makofi mazuri tafadhali. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the following group are the first runners-up in this competition. Allow me to invite Kehio Njoki Chebet, Njoroge Roy Karanja, Thomas Margaret Makaji, Thank you, our PSs. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the winners of this year's Flama Awards in different categories, I'll be calling them one by one as you gift them or award them these. Ngeny Sasha Chepkoech, the winner, English spoken word from Acacia School. A round of applause as they move to the stage, as she goes to the stage to receive the school. English spoken word. Makofi jamani. The next on stage, Your Excellency, are the learners who participated in painting. Keep says. Let's give them a round of applause kindly as they go to the stage. Next, Kiunga Primary School. Kiunga. Next, Kilifi High Vision Academy. A big round of applause, kindly. All the way from Kilifi. Thank you very much. St. Mary's Girls Primary School from Narok County. Makofi, makofi, makofi. Tusherehekee, tusherehekee tafadhali. Next on stage, Gachagua Junior Secondary School. From here going onwards, I encourage us to celebrate with sign language. St. Luke's School for the Deaf.